Hey everyone, welcome to Reality TV News Update, the place where we bring you the latest updates, fun moments, and behind-the-scenes stories you won't want to miss. One of the most talked about Big Brother couple pairings from season 27 appears to be done. Rylie Jeffries and Katherine Woodman have split after 6 months together, following a relationship that first took off during filming in July 2025. Insiders said that the breakup had been coming for a long time and that multiple pressures were building up behind the scenes. A source said Katherine, 24, ended things with Rylie, 27, because he had too much going on with his personal life and she needed to break away from that. The same source pointed to a major lifestyle divide, saying she wanted to live in the city and he's too much of a country boy, so they didn't want to live in the same places. The source added that their lifestyles weren't compatible and that the split was framed as a compatibility issue. Why this Big Brother couple ended? Personal strain, incompatible lifestyles, and an imbalance in feelings were the three main causes of the breakup. He was always more into her than she was into him, an insider claimed. She would undoubtedly bring an end to things. As for where Katherine is now, the source said Katherine is already enjoying single life in the city. Neither Rylie nor Katherine has publicly commented on the split. Hints from social media point to New York City. Katherine has been hinting at a new chapter even without making a public statement. She seemingly confirmed she was no longer with Rylie in a recent TikTok posted by her Big Brother co-star and good friend, Lauren Dominguez. The caption read, "What life sounds like when you and best friend are single in New York." And the video showed Lauren and Katherine skipping along a snow-covered street in New York City. Fans who followed their relationship after the finale have talked about breaking up because of that line and the setting in New York City. Season 27 connections: Lauren Dominguez and Zach Cornell. The TikTok also connected Katherine's moment to another Season 27 breakup. Lauren Dominguez had a previous relationship with Zach Cornell, whom she met while filming Big Brother Season 27. Lauren and Zach called it quits in December in what was described as an abrupt breakup. It's a reminder of how quickly showmances can shift once the cameras stop rolling, even for couples who seemed inseparable in the house. Where the Big Brother couple goes from here. For now, the clearest signals are coming from the people closest to the situation. The "single in New York" caption in social media posts lends credence to insiders' claims that Katherine ended things. The story will continue to be defined by what has been shared privately and what has been posted online until either Rylie Jeffries or Katherine Woodman speaks out in public. Either way, the breakup closes a headline-making chapter for this Big Brother couple from Season 27. For months, Big Brother fans watched Rylie and Katherine transform from strategic allies into one of the most talked-about couples to emerge from the house. Their chemistry felt effortless, their banter playful, and their connection, at least on the surface, looked strong enough to survive life beyond the cameras. But 6 months after leaving the Big Brother spotlight, the couple has officially called it quits, sending shockwaves through the fandom. A whirlwind romance that began under some of the most intense circumstances imaginable comes to an end with the split, which was quietly confirmed through activity on social media and subtle statements from both parties. It takes a lot of work to live together around the clock, fight for power, and make alliances while also falling in love. For Rylie and Katherine, that environment sparked something real, but maintaining it outside the house proved to be a different challenge altogether. From housemates to heartthrobs. Rylie and Katherine's story started the way many iconic Big Brother romances do. Late-night conversations, shared strategy talks, and moments of vulnerability that gradually deepened into something more. The two quickly became a favorite showmance of the season after fans noticed their chemistry. What set them apart was how natural they seemed together. Their relationship didn't feel forced or performative. Instead, it unfolded slowly, with mutual respect and emotional openness. Viewers rooted for them not just because they were cute, but because they appeared genuinely compatible. By the time eviction night rolled around, it was clear that their bond extended beyond the game. Fans were eager to see if their relationship could survive the transition into the real world when they both left the house. After the cameras, a life. At first, things looked promising. Katherine and Rylie shared photos, went to events related to Big Brother, and openly discussed how they would adjust to life together after the show. They traveled, met each other's friends, and tried to balance newfound public attention with their private relationship. However, there were cracks appearing behind the scenes.
According to people who are close to the situation, the realities of being far away, having full schedules, and differing expectations about the future started to take their toll. While both were committed to making it work, the pressure of being constantly watched and judged didn't help. Fame on Big Brother can have both good and bad sides. Opportunities come quickly, but so do harsh and often unwanted opinions. It was emotionally draining for Katherine and Rylie to go through that level of scrutiny while still getting to know each other. The issues that led to the breakup. According to those familiar with the breakup, the decision to part ways wasn't sudden or dramatic. Instead, it came from ongoing discussions about priorities and compatibility. One major issue reportedly involved communication styles. Despite their deep affection for one another, their approaches to conflict were distinct. Small misunderstandings sometimes turned into bigger problems when neither felt fully heard. Differences in lifestyle were another obstacle. They diverged as a result of career opportunities and personal goals following the performance. What once felt manageable became harder as time went on. Last but not least, there was the pressure of their own expectations as well as those of fans. Living up to the image of a Big Brother couple can feel overwhelming because it comes with a specific narrative. The relationship began to feel heavy and stopped feeling natural at some point. Little clues that fans noticed. Before the breakup was confirmed, attentive fans had already begun to speculate. Joint photos slowed down, comments became less frequent, they stopped appearing together at events they once attended side by side. Although neither Rylie nor Katherine responded to the rumors directly, their silence spoke volumes. Eventually, without naming each other, they all shared messages that emphasized personal growth, self-reflection, and appreciation for the experience. Fans' fears had almost been confirmed by those posts. The relationship had ended. A respectful conclusion. The breakup appears to have been amicable, despite the disappointment. There have been no public accusations, no messy online debates, no attempts to rewrite history. Either way, both Rylie and Katherine have shown maturity, choosing to focus on personal growth rather than blame. In a world where reality TV breakups often turn explosive, their quiet approach has earned respect, even from heartbroken fans. Reactions from fans pour in. As word of the split spread, reactions poured in on social media. Some fans expressed sadness, calling them one of the most genuine couples to come out of the franchise. Others voiced understanding, pointing out how difficult it is to maintain a relationship formed under such unusual circumstances. A large number of supporters encouraged both, who reminded them that just because a relationship ends doesn't mean it wasn't important. And perhaps the most important takeaway is that. What's next for Katherine and Rylie? Now, both are focusing on their respective paths. Rylie has hinted at upcoming projects and personal goals, while Katherine has shared messages about self-care, healing, and embracing new beginnings. Their Big Brother journey and the memories fans shared with them will always be part of the show's history, even if their romantic chapter is ended. In the end, Rylie and Katherine's relationship was real, even if it wasn't forever. And for a romance born in the Big Brother house, that in itself is something worth acknowledging.
When Rylie and Katherine walked out of the Big Brother house hand in hand, fans were convinced they were watching the start of something special. Their relationship, forged under constant surveillance and intense emotional pressure, felt authentic in a way many reality TV romances don't. The couple tried for 6 months after the season ended to show that what they built inside the house could work in real life. But now, that chapter has officially closed. One of the most closely watched post-season relationships in recent Big Brother history has come to an end with the breakup of Rylie and Katherine after just 6 months together. While the breakup disappointed fans, it also highlighted a familiar truth about showmances. Love born on reality TV doesn't always translate seamlessly to everyday life. A love connection for audiences. The relationship that Rylie and Katherine had inside the Big Brother house grew over time in a meaningful way. It was built through lengthy conversations, mutual trust, and shared vulnerability, not just through flirtation or convenience. They formed a partnership that felt both strategic and romantic, as they supported each other through nominations, twists, and emotional breakdowns. Viewers admired how grounded they seemed. There was no excessive drama, no persistent jealousy, and neither of them appeared to be exploiting the relationship for screen time. Fans began to support them not only as players, but also as a couple with real potential as the weeks went on. It seemed almost certain by finale night that their relationship would extend beyond the house, making sense of life outside of the game. Once the cameras stopped rolling, Rylie and Katherine entered a completely different reality. They suddenly had no competitions to keep them distracted, no daily routines they shared, and no controlled environment that kept them together. Instead, they had to deal with real obstacles like distance, careers, schedules, and the attention of the public. Things appeared to be going well at first. In order to reassure fans that their relationship was still strong, they shared photos together, made appearances, and left supportive remarks on social media. Both of the interviewees expressed their excitement about exploring their connection without the pressure of the game, which suggested optimism. But it's never easy to keep a relationship that started in isolation. They had to rediscover who they were as individuals and as a couple without the constant closeness of the house. Cracks begin to show. Over time, nebulous indications suggested that things weren't going as smoothly as they had in the past. Fans noticed fewer joint posts and less interaction online. As fewer and fewer public appearances were made together, speculation grew. Sources close to the couple claimed that the breakup did not result from a single heated argument, but rather from ongoing disagreements that became increasingly difficult to ignore. Their expectations changed, their communication styles diverged, and the reality of their individual goals began to diverge. What once felt manageable inside the house began to feel heavy outside of it. The pressure of public expectations from the public. The pressure of being referred to as a big brother couple was reportedly one of the most significant obstacles that Rylie and Katherine had to overcome. Fans invested deeply in their relationship, offering constant opinions, advice, and speculation. Even though a lot of it came from love, the attention made a complicated situation more stressful. We looked at every interaction, or lack thereof. Rumors were fueled by silence. It seemed like normal problems in relationships suddenly got worse. For a couple still figuring each other out, that kind of scrutiny can be overwhelming. An amicable decision. Rylie and Katherine approached the split with maturity and grace when it was finally confirmed. There were no public accusations, no dramatic unfollow sprees, and no attempts to turn fans against each other. Instead, they exchanged reflective messages that emphasized progress, growth, and gratitude. According to those who are close to them, the decision was mutual and based on respect. They recognized that while their connection was real, it wasn't evolving in a healthy or sustainable way. Ending things wasn't easy, but it was honest. Mixed reactions from fans. The Big Brother community reacted quickly, posting numerous responses to social media. Many expressed sadness, saying they had hoped Rylie and Katherine would beat the odds. Others expressed understanding and noted how challenging it is to maintain a relationship that started in such unusual circumstances. In a world where drama frequently takes center stage, some fans praised the couple for handling the breakup privately and maturely. Support was also widespread, despite widespread disappointment. What comes next? Now officially single, both Rylie and Katherine are focusing on themselves and what's next. Katherine has sent messages emphasizing self-growth, healing, and embracing change, while Rylie has offered hints regarding new opportunities and personal projects. Although their journey together is over, their individual narratives are far from over, and their relationship, while brief, left a lasting impression on fans who believed in it. A love story that persisted. Not every relationship is meant to last forever, and that doesn't make it a failure. For 6 months, Rylie and Katherine tried to turn a reality TV romance into something real. They gained knowledge, developed, and in the end, made a decision that felt right to them.
In the world of Big Brother, where alliances crumble and emotions run high, their relationship stood out for its sincerity. Even in its ending, it was handled with dignity. And for fans who watched their story unfold from the very beginning, that honesty may be the most meaningful takeaway of all.